So I guess it's about time to check out the OnePlus Watch 3. Yeah, that's where we are. I'll just take this off my wrist. So this is the latest watch from OnePlus, and this is actually looking like a normal watch. This is something that if you're a sporty person using these type of watches, it looks similar to like a timepiece, which is really good, because one of the problems with the watches has been that they look like something you get from one of those bubblegum machines, you know, with the arm coming down and grabbing something. This doesn't. This looks cool, professional. You can wear this without feeling like you're stolen a 4-year-old girl's phone, watch rather. But so I'm super happy with it, with the design and form and all that. It's comfortable to wear. It's easy to use. You have so many options here. It's silly, and you will find a lot of things that well, it's useful if you're an athlete, or if you just want to run around the forest or bicycling or whatever. It will keep track of everything. It would also find, like the various kind of things for your heart, to see if you have arrhythmias or whatnot. There's a lot of English words that I probably doesn't have in my vocabulary here, but it has so many functions. Is crazy. The GPS is supposed to be super exact because it uses both L1 and L5 bandwidth, which is not really telling me a lot more than it's efficient. And also, when I've used it, I've seen that it does a really good job. I have two. When I run, I actually have two watches. One which is like the go-to, which is really good. Battery lasts forever and doesn't really do a lot of fancy stuff. And then I have this one as well, just to make sure that they're similar, and they are. But it feels like this one is doing a better job when it comes to GPS and a couple of other things, especially divvying up the data that I get from running. So that's a good thing. And speaking of battery, the thing that is really cool with this is it actually lasts for a couple of days with my use. I have another brand phone that I used, and a day, not even a day, and it dies, and that is just annoying, especially if it's going to monitor your sleep patterns when it doesn't last a whole day. One thing though here is this is a kind of a bigger watch, so which I like. I prefer the bigger watches. My timepiece is even bigger than this. But the problem is that if you're sleeping with it like I do, I sleep with my hands around my face, then this could be, it's not a lethal combination, but it's it might get scratches and be uncomfortable. So that's the only thing. It's if you don't sleep on your back like you're a vampire, then this could be a little bit in the way, to say the least. The O Health, which is the app, divvies up everything. It's like so much data, it's unbelievable. So it's I like that too. Not that I use most of it. I just keep track of my K time and see if I do better or worse. Heart rate is always a good thing to have also, but it's like I use this in a very like small way compared to what it can. It's like having a car driving on first gear instead of fifth. I mean, I don't use everything. One thing which is, and I don't really know why this is. So someone might just say that this guy doesn't know anything. That might be true also. This is the charger, which means it magnetically gets stuck there. The thing is that couldn't there be a USB-C port directly into the phone, to the watch, to not have this thing, which is a thing that I kind of constantly are looking for. So that's, but I mean, it's much smaller, it's much easier than a lot of the other options and the other ones that you see around. There's probably a very good reason why that is there and you can't do USB directly into it. And if so, I tip my hat. I don't know that stuff. But as of watch, looking at it as a normal watch, skipping the smart functions, this is comfortable, is good looking. There are several colors on the band. I actually like this green one thing, a little bit army-ish. But so all that, it's comfortable on your wrist, and all that stuff adds up to this is a great watch as a watch. Then when you have all the smartness into it, like pretty much every other watch have, it's also a good thing naturally, and that's why it becomes a smartwatch. But then we have the kicker, which is the battery, compared to with so many others that the battery will last you for a while. I think that in minor use, I had a family member use it for over a week. I think there was no charging for the whole week, but then again, it's not set on like full everything at all the time. But so I'm super happy with it. And of course, as always, find a channel that actually knows more and will go into depth with what is good or what is bad with this one. For me, this is just simply probably my favorite smartwatch that I ever tested. There are many other phases naturally. You can have it look like a normal timepiece watch, which I started off with, and then I realized that I didn't want that on the smartwatch. I don't really know why. That was just, why does it rain? Well, I mean, there's, why it rains has so many different reasons, but this one was, I can't explain it. It was just a feeling that I had. I kind of like this look of it. It might be being used to smartphones looking like that rather than timepieces. Either way, OnePlus Watch 3, I like it. Check out other reviews before you spend money on it, but it's a good watch. There we go. You guys have a good one.